Okay. Good morning, everyone. I really wish it could be like a little bit of Olivia Newton-John. Let's get physical, and we could do some step aerobics, a little bit of kickboxing, but that's not what I've been asked to do. We are going to do chair yoga. Bear with me, give it a try, see what you feel like. Try things. I will try to make some adaptations for everybody and everybody, and also taking into account what people may or may not be wearing that's movable. So welcome to Tammy's Chair Yoga, and this was requested by Bree. So grab a chair. It could be your office chair, or it could be if you had another chair such as this, that gives you a little bit of room more on the side. So give me a moment, grab one of those. You will be moving in your office, so you may want to close the blinds if you don't want anyone else to see you. So give you guys 2 seconds for that. Well, 30 seconds. Never mind, I don't have patience. Okay, let's get started. So we're going to plant our feet in front of us, and they're going to be about hip distance apart. So what it is your feet aligned with your knees, so everything's at 90-degree angle. And then I want you to feel your shoulders stacked over top of your hips. So not touching back into the chair, but just finding that alignment part of my back is straight. And then I want to bring your awareness to your belly button and just slightly pull it in. And then your shoulders, close your eyes, and then just feel where your shoulders are. If they're up by your ears, slightly just relax your shoulders. Feel your feet grounded into the earth. And then from here, place your hands on top of your thighs with your palms facing open. And then recognizing where your ears are they facing forward, can you bring your ears back in alignment with your shoulders? So that's just bringing from our head being in a forward, constantly looking forward, bringing it back so it's in alignment with our shoulders. Take a big inhale from your belly button and rise it up into your nose. Then exhale out your mouth. One more time, inhale, breathe through your nose. Then exhale out your mouth. From here, I want you to slowly open up your eyes, stand up. You can move your chair away or have your chair beside, and I want your feet hip distance apart. If you have tight hamstrings, then I want you to always have a slight bend in your knees. And then this is just warming up our body. So from here, you're going to inhale your arms up. Then exhale, you're going to have a soft bend in your knees. Lean with your chest forward, pull. From here, I want you to slowly just sway your arms side to side. And then slowly come up to standing. When you come up to standing, roll your shoulders up by your ears. And then feel the back of your shoulder blades slide down. Then from here, inhale, push into your heels, rise your arms up. You can have your eyes open or closed. Exhale, extending your knees. This protects our lower back. Bring our chest to thighs, forward fold. And once again, just sway from side to side. Slowly round up to standing. And so as you stack vertebrae on top of vertebrae, you slowly start to stand tall. Roll your shoulders up towards your ears and slide your shoulder blades down. Then from here, I want you to bring your arms up. And then I want you to practice your arms. So that means that my arms are at 90-degree angles. So from here, I want you to hold your palms, have your palms go forward, and then pull your chest up towards the ceiling. You start to feel a little bit of an openness here. So it's from here, turn your palms up, and then push your chest, the front of your chest, up towards your ceiling. And then just relax your shoulders. And then from here, inhale your arms up. And then exhale, hands in a heart center, grab your chair, sit in your chair. So from here, you're going to inhale your arms up, have your feet hip distance apart. You're going to grab your left wrist. So from here, you're going to reach up and over to the right. So your hips and your shoulders stay square to the front of the room, to the front of your screen or the room. And you feel this long stretch from your hip all the way up through your armpits and up and over. Then inhale, come back to center. Grab your right wrist, keeping your right butt cheek down on the seat. Reach up and over to your left. Pull the belly button into your spine, and then from here, keeping your shoulders and your hips square to the front of the screen, to the front of the room, and reach up and over to get a long line of energy or stretch through the side of your body. Then inhale, come on up. And this time we're going to cactus our arms. You turn the palm up towards the ceiling, and then pull your belly button into your spine, and then push your chest up towards the ceiling. Then exhale, you're going to bring your hands onto your knees, and you're just going to round your spine. And if you, from here, it's in between your shoulder blades, so my hips, you're not rolled back. My hands are pushing forward, and then I just isolate in between my shoulder blades, and then pushing them to the back. And then bring my nose down towards my chin. Then inhale, open up, cactus your arms, pull your chest forward. Then from here, slowly stand up. Then exhale, interlace your hands behind you, if you can, or grabbing opposite elbows. So from here, I want your shoulders tend to roll forward, roll the outside of your shoulders back. And then slowly, with a slight bend in your knees, you're gonna forward fold. Bring your hands away from your bum. Soft bend in your knees if you have really tight hamstrings. So the more you straighten your legs, the more you start to pull on the lower back. So I want you to soften your knees, and then just feel a slight bend in your, slight stretch in your hamstring. Then release your hands to the floor. Then slowly from here, bring your arms out wide, rise up to standing. And bring your hands to heart center. Bring your feet hip distance apart, sit back into your chair. And then bring your feet out in front of you, and you're gonna bring your right foot, and you're gonna come into this called a number 4 shape. So this is getting into the side of our glutes. I want you to flex your toe towards you, so your big toe is pointing towards the knee. This may be enough for some people, so sitting with your shoulders stacked over top of your hip. If some people are not feeling a stretch, keeping this hip stable, and you can bring your chest forward. And if you want more of a stretch, you bring your elbows on the outside of your shin bones. And then from here, if that's not enough, then you're gonna push your elbows into your shin bones into your elbows, and start to pull your chest forward. And then here, I want everyone to close their eyes. Your inhale just settles you in a pose. So you inhale deeply, then exhale, feel yourself come deeper into the pose. And that means you may be settling into the hip or breathing where your tightness is as you exhale. Inhale to create space, then exhale into where the tightness is. Then slowly come back up. Bring your right foot down, and then bring your left foot up and come into number 4 shape. So once again, finding where it's best suited for you, keeping your shoulders stacked over top of your hip, flexing your toe towards your knee, that may be good enough. Or you can bring your chest forward and then bring your elbows on the outside of your shin bone. Wherever you are, I want everyone to close their eyes. Just feel your awareness of your body. Take a big inhale. Then exhale, see if you can move your exhale into where that tightness is. Then inhale here. Then exhale. Then slowly come on back up. Step your left foot, where my toes facing out, and then my right foot, where my toes facing the screen. So my left leg comes into, this is called Warrior 2. So my left leg comes into a 90-degree angle. My hips are squared to the screen, and my shoulders are stacked over top of my hips. Your right knee is going to want to fold in, and we don't want that. We want to keep it directly in a line over top of our second toe. So I want you to spread your arms out, and you could feel a little bit in your hips here, and then soften your shoulders. And then just create a little bit of movement through our body. And if that's too much, you can definitely sit on the chair and create that same pose as well. So find what's best for you. And then wherever you are, you're going to bring your right hand down the back of your leg. Reach up and out of your left arm, so you're getting a strength length inside of the left side of the body. And then you're going to come forward. Bring your left forearm on top of your left leg. Roll your chest open, and then your right arm goes up towards the ceiling. Then inhale back up. And then from here, you're going to straighten both legs, and both of my toes are turned in. And you may stay here on your chair and roll forward, or you may come off the chair And it's called a wide cut. My toes are slightly pigeon toes. That keeps them in line with my knee. And I can roll forward. And just from here, if you have tight hamstrings, bend your knees or sit on the chair. And I want you to start to inhale here, rise up a little bit, then exhale. Inhale, then exhale. Then slowly bring your hands to hips, then rise up or sit up. And then from once again, you're gonna make your way into warrior two, but on the right hand side, you're gonna turn your right foot facing the side, the left foot's facing to the screen. Bend into your right knee so you got that 90-degree angle. Or you can sit on the chair. Spread your wings out, so your arms, they're all shoulder distance apart. Your shoulders are stacked over top of your hips, and your hips are squared to the front of the screen. And looking at your knee, making sure that it's directly over top of the second toe. And then you're gonna bring your left hand down the back of your leg. You're gonna inhale the right arm up. Then exhale, bring your right hand down, open up your chest and bring your left arm up. And then just relax into your shoulder, roll your heart open. Then inhale, come back up. Straighten the legs, turn your big toes in, and you can do that even when it's on your chair, and a wide-legged forward fold. So sometimes this is an inversion, which means your head is below your heart. And this at times when things are stressful, it's really good to come into an inversion, bring blood back into your head. And it can help calm us down. So then from here, I want you to inhale, rise all the way up. Then exhale, bring your hands to heart center or your hips, wherever you feel comfortable. From there, I want you to come back onto the chair. So in here, you're gonna inhale your arms up and you're gonna bring your right arm underneath your left. And if that's too much for you, you can just from here, you can just cross your arms. So if you let, so it comes from flexibility of shoulders, if you have big biceps, so that can stop you from wrapping your arm under. So wherever you are, you're here or you're here. And once again, I want you to have your feet planted on the floor. You're gonna inhale, lift your chest up. Don't move your elbows, lift your chest up. Then exhale, just round in between my shoulder blades. So creating that movement in the back of my back. Inhale, lift up through the chest, create the opening in the front of the chest. Then exhale, pull the belly down into your spine, around your spine. Then inhale, come back to neutral, switching arms. So left arm comes underneath your right, or you're hugging. So once again, from here, you're going to inhale, keep your elbows in line with your shoulders. You're gonna inhale, just only lift up through the front of your chest. Then exhale, in between your shoulder blades, so right in between there, pushing to the wall behind you. Then inhale, lift up through the front of your chest. Then exhale, round the spine. And then slowly come on up. And then from here, I just want to give you one last exercise. You're going to inhale, bring your right hand on the outside of your left ear. And then bring your right ear down towards your shoulder. Then just relax your left ear. And that may be enough of a stretch here. You might slowly shift your gaze towards your right armpit. And then stop, relax into your shoulder. And then slowly come on up. Bring your left hand onto your right ear. Relax the right shoulder. Then bring your left ear towards your shoulder and pull the right shoulder down. And that may be enough, or if you want more, you can slowly guide your gaze towards your left armpit. Relax your right shoulder. And then you come on up. And that is just a little bit of chair yoga. There's lots of different exercises, but I just thought I'd give you guys a little bit of warm up. Hopefully you feel good, you get a little bit of sense of body awareness. Now enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.